Alright, now we wait for the guest of honor to arrive. Yes. I also gotta turn my audio down on my phone, because that's what I use to look at the chat. Because I am not rich YouTube streamer. I'm sorry, but I'm not rich YouTube streamer. It'd be like that. It really do. Alright, now once the guest of honor arrives or whatever, now we can get there. Oh, I'm guessing that's her. I'm guessing that's her. I'm taking a real big gamble, real big gander, real big something, you know. I'm taking a real big guess that that's Caleb. So I guess we can get started. Yeah. All right. Time to start. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Right in Cola office. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Huh? Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow! Good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. I just want to talk to him real quick, bro. Talk to my boy, the main man, the young Chad OG, the I don't know, the something. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. And can you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah. Though, there's not really anything I could do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's real respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? Ah, okay. Why is that? Ever since she came on board. Yeah, nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? None. Forget it. I've only heard rumors and yell. I think I pretty much get what's going on here. Let's actually get to the case. Let's get to the. Oh no. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station, if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. Alright. Oh, wait, do we have to talk to everybody about every person? I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me start talking about her, so sorry. About Mr. Hammer. Ah! I heard what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he can sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. He treats him like, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Actually, well, if we're gonna talk about everybody, then we might as well talk to, my man about the two other people. You tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea too. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. That's bogus as shit. That nigga, you saying that because he's fat? Bro, that's bogus. It's actually really bogus. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started the business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Interesting. I'm glad I went back and talked to him. Okay. Let's make a move on. Oh, do we gotta talk to little dude? Oh, we don't gotta talk to little dude. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. No touching! Eek! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack! I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic, indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine that plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So, you're looking for traces of sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I had the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If there's any traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything's in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Oh yeah. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I'd buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He's in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yup, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pills bottle. Alright, goodbye. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yeah, I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week's the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yeah? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1? He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do such a thing like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. Jesus, my nose. My whole everything is stopped up. Do I got allergies to my own room? That'd be mad unfortunate. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than the words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. I'm guessing that. And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't just be canceled, just save some adults some face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studio is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? Oh, and that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Mrs. Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Let's make moves. Game Boy. What? You're still around? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take it over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols! Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Painting Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the incident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? With snappers? Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I'm sorry, Mr. Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that, Mr. Hammer. Yeah. First, I want to... These two. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. I can't. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on that plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That... I broke my computer. No! I broke it. No, broke the computer. I can't see the screen. No, my computer. Ah, bruh. How I really break my computer, bro? I can't even see the screen, bro. It's okay. I think I fixed it. Oh yeah, I fixed it. Oh yeah. Sort of. The screen is flickering. What did I do? What did I do? I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer would never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. Huh? A photograph? Golly! Willikers! Whoa, y'all just killed, y'all straight up murked that man? Whoa, y'all pushed it, bro! That man is skumped! He got on the gate fence, that must have hurted! My man just hurted it, bro. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower book fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Alright. Now we about to press the judges. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like, the director or the producer? First of all, we can't even go to Studio 1 no more. That's crazy. I don't know what I did. It might be dying. I don't know. I mean, the computer kind of, I mean, it fixed itself. It fixed itself. The screen did at least. But, you know, besides the giant crack running through the middle. But we're not going to talk about it. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? 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 Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. So, you want to talk? Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Huh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My Fey blood speaks to me! I know it! I know it! Oh, dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh dear. She really, I don't know, man. She really just be, she be wildin'. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she gave it. Hey, yo, what y'all sipping on? That's where they had that meeting. Documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing here to be a clue. Some crumpled documents. Alright. Time to make a play. Come here. You better talk today. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Nigga, huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick! She went inside the trailer! Okay? You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she's a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on a reporter who brought that photo to the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises too. That's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the only one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys. Nigga, whoa! Whoa, you got the whole squad. Yo! Whoa! Hey, look. I ain't got nothing to do with this, alright? I'ma need Maya to come with me because she kind of got like my superior inside of her. Let me restate that. She kinda is my superior as well as not being my superior. So we gonna have to leave. I mean, you can have like, you got a photo after the trial, you know, like after the like, you know, like you ain't gotta pull out no gun or nothing, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta pull up with the boys, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do nothing like that. I mean, I can only throw like, you know, 2 hands, you know what I'm saying? I only got like a left right jab, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, you see, they probably got guns and weapons and swords and katanas and knives and like, hey, I'm not here for all that, you know? I kind of just want to go home, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, cause like you got the whole gang, you got the whole Madagascar crew, and I think I'm gonna calm down, buddy. I think I'm gonna walk away. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. Shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez! You're coming down to the precinct with me now! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay there, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say that line ever since I became detective. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Bro, to be continued again. Bro, what are you talking about? To be continued again, bro? What are you? You Buck Wild and you Chief Wildin' real quick, bro. You want some steamaline? I'm gonna need you to calm down, good buddy. Need you to really slow your roll, good buddy. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement? In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Get it? On edge? He seems a bit on edge. He seems a bit on edge. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate? If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Mr. Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. I entered this trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 2 o'clock, sharp, and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in a meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that, with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do this. We entered the trailer a little before noon. Okay. The meeting began at 12, ended at 4. Okay. Or rehearsal afterwards, so you went to Studio 1. What happened in Studio 1? And what exactly was that? I've forgotten. You forgot? Nick? Maybe you could try remembering? No. What do you mean no? What do you... She just said no. She just said nah. Nah, B. I'm not doing that for you. Bro, you're capping right now. There's no way. The meeting... Alright, what was Edgeworth's voice? The meeting ended at 4 o'clock. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on! All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth! You were fatigued? Why were you fatigued? Hold on. You had Sal take... What does that mean? It means what I just said. Okay. Oh, alright. That's not what I meant, but I wanted to ask why she was fatigued. And what did you do in that middle of that 15-minute break? And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, right, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. You ate T-bone steaks in front of the trailer. 15-minute break in the meeting. I was fatigued, so Studio 1 and you didn't stop in at the employee area. No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Yo, she kinda... Okay, ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? Nice question. No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness here did not come to engage in this idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please, stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat the T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that she didn't eat the steak. Well, Nick, find anything? Kinda wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some sort of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. So I have to prove that she didn't eat the steak. How do I prove that she didn't eat the steak? Okay. We entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock and ended at 4. We rehearsal afterwards, so you went to Studio 1. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you to Studio 1. At 2:30, you took a 15-minute break in the meeting, and Sal and you ate T-bone steaks in front of the trailer. So, I need to press and find out. Wait. Can I just... Nah, I didn't get to check in the van. I think I can just present the van, can't I? Because... No, I can't. Because she said that... Wait. So, the meeting began at 12 and ended at 4. And then from there was a rehearsal, so you went to Studio 1. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you to Studio 1. At 2:30, you took a 15-minute break in the meeting. You ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. But how did you do that when you were at Studio 1? You didn't ever say you came back, or what time you came back. Oh wait, hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Let me look at the map. Wait, no! That's not what I meant to do! I didn't mean to press triangle! Stop! I wanted to press X! Why me? Okay, so you went to Studio 1, but you never said when you came back. I'm confused. Nani kore? You took a 15-minute break and you ate in front of the trailer, but the trailer is in Studio 1. I mean, the trailer is in Studio 2. Look, so we check this, right? In Studio 1, that's where everything goes down, and you know, the movie set, all that. Studio 2, that's where the trailer is. So there's no way that she could have went... When did you go back? Wait. So the meeting began at 12 o'clock, and it ended at 4. So you entered the trailer at Studio 2 at 12 o'clock and had a meeting until 4. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so you went to Studio 1. You were fatigued. At 2:30, you took a break in the meeting. Okay. So I'm guessing that you're saying that you took the van after 4 o'clock. Therefore, okay, I guess that proves that you could have been there. But then where's the hole? The murder was at 2:30, but they say. Wait, yeah, the murder was at 2:30. So can I press the murder? Yeah, since the murder was at 2:30, and you took a break at you took a 15-minute break at 2:30. So, is that when the murder took place? When that, because of the correlates? You know, my confusion is immense. I really, she really came in her bag. Like, there's like not any really clear holes in her statement right here. Besides this, that she at 2:30 you took a 15-minute break. But the goal, aka what Phoenix said, is like You gotta find what's it called? The contradiction somewhere. Okay, so enter the trailer at noon. No. See, look. What she's saying is, right? If you look at this, if you look at the map, alright? She arrived in Studio 2 at like 12 o'clock, right? And I'm assuming the monkey head fell down between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock meeting, right? And at 12:30, that's when they had the meeting. They're still at Studio 2 this whole time, right? Until 4. And I think that in the last trial, they said the monkey head was moved at like around 3. And then after 4, that's when she had Salmonella take her to Studio 1. That's what happened. After 4. So, the monkey head is not... It doesn't get in her way at all. I mean, I could be wrong, but like, I don't think I am. I think that's what she's basically saying. She's basically saying that there's no way I could have been the killer, because she just arrived at Studio 2 at noon. She left at around 4. She left at 4, because that's when the meeting ended. And then she took a break, still in Studio 2, at 12:30. The monkey head fell from 12:15 to 4. You're right. But she left. Ended at 4. Yeah, but it ended at 4 though, because they blocked between 12 and 4. So I'm thinking that it ended at 4, so she could have just she could have gone, because after she went to so you went to Studio 1 afterwards. So you went to Studio 1. So can I present the monkey head? You know what? Let's take some damage real quick. Let's present it. You might be right. Yes, my life bar. Goodbye. See you later. Life bar. Playing Danganronpa now. Yeah, boys. My true bullets, they going down. They weren't locked in Studio 2. They could have went to the rehearsal afterwards. That's... What do you mean? What's the right part? I'm confused. Go through her testimony more? I'm confused. What part am I trying to press with the monkey head? Which part do I press with the monkey head? Because there's nothing to press with that monkey head. Because if she was locked between 2:15, if she was locked in Studio 1 between 2:15 and what's it called, and 4 o'clock, then her testimony is still solid. Because she left after 4. So that's after the monkey head got moved. She left after 4. So, and then she took a what's it called? She took a 15-minute break. She took a 15-minute break in the meeting, but she still stayed at Studio 2. So what Phoenix said the first time I went through it is like, I gotta find evidence that like suggests that she really wasn't like, what is it called? She didn't eat her T-bone steak. And that evidence is rather rough. to find. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, everyone left at 4, but that still like fits it with her testimony too. That monkey head was not a problem. According to her testimony, that monkey head was not a problem at all. So she entered before 12. The meeting began at 12, and it ended at 4 o'clock. And there was supposed to be a rehearsal after 4 o'clock. Therefore, she went. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. Studio 1 after 4 o'clock. At 12:30, you took a break in the meeting, and you ate T-bone steaks in front of the trailer. Ah. I don't know what it is, but I'll keep thinking on it. I'll keep thinking on it. Cause I really don't know what it could be, to be honest with you. Let's just go back and press everything one more time. Let's press everything a little bit by yourself. Up. Okay. No. She entered by herself. The rehearsal was after 4. It was after 4. No, okay. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. The meeting ended at 4. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. You would think it was between those times. So the rehearsal was at 5 o'clock, so you went to Studio 1 between 4 and 5 at some point. She didn't eat the steak. And he had evidence that proved she didn't eat the steak. Oh, Nick, find anything? Kind of wish she said a little bit more. It's hard. And she's previously involved, but I'm sure you'll find a good answer. It's with the steak. It's with the. It's something with she didn't eat during the break. It's something with like during this break. She didn't eat. I don't know. I really don't know. This is one of the first trials where I'm like, I'm genuinely confused. Don't know what it could be, and that's simply because she has a really good testimony. That testimony is solid. It's kind of wild, bro. That testimony was solid. It's hitting different right now. I'm not gonna lie, that stuff hitting different. How is a testimony this solid, bro? What? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is the ooh? What is that for? I'm confused. And don't tell me you looked it up. If you looked it up, it's kind of suspect, bro. She didn't eat because she what? Whoa. She put the sleeping pill, huh? She put the sleeping pills on the. What do you mean? When would she have the chance to put the sleeping pills on the plate when it has? She didn't have to, because. Let's Didn't what's it called? Didn't Jackhammer put the sleeping powder, sleeping pills, whatever, on the plate? Nick, you looked it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nick, you looked it up. Nick, you looked it up. Bruh, you really said that. I'm gonna look it up. But why does this work? If this is the answer, why does this work? As you thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not. What is this now? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. That's right. You didn't meet. It was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Vasquez ate at a table outside the trailer. Oh, that's why. Well, I was supposed to remember the smallest detail. I was supposed to remember the smallest detail, bro. How? What? And that connected to that? You're kidding me. You're actually joking. Huh? The fact that there were sleeping pills on the plate connected to the fact that they had no bones on the plate? Why didn't they just give me a plate with no bones? Just give me a plate with no bones. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. And what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. I mean, I would understand if they gave me evidence with like, hey bro, you got boneless steak? I'm like, bruh. Order. Are you saying, yes, Your Honor? As Miss Vasquez left to the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with their own hands. I don't know, bro. This is Phoenix Wright. I don't know why it isn't evidence. It's Phoenix Wright. Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was, worrying that today would be as boring as the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you could. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes. I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the steel samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there's proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the steel samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey Nick, look at the data we have on the samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear? Wait! Something the matter, Mr. Wright. Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. What? Nick? What's this? Wait, is that purposeful damage? What if I died there? Hello? What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, I think that has no bearing on his case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. You can prove the samurai spear was not... I can prove the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Is it the fact that the spear is broken? It better be. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember the spear broke during the morning action scene run through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Was it the fence? Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. The murder weapon was the van. Yeah, boy. The murder weapon was the no. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked out to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at studios. What does that have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2 o'clock on the day. It's 2 o'clock p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence, just like Mr. Hammer had done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused the other man to die. 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 12:30 to 12:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there's no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Styles take me. There's a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before anyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove that van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? I don't know about that one, because, you know, he would do anything that, well, you know what? This is one of those moments where I'm about to save real quick. And, no. Of course he wasn't. Ha! So without Mr. Manila noticing anything, she put the body in the van. And then managed to put the body into the costume? Are you seriously suggesting that that's possible? Of course I'm not serious. Huh? I was kidding. To her, like, oh, okay. Alright. See, what I thought is that she got her boys to put them into the van, and it was like, alright, boys, go do your job. And then she was like, alright, Manila, take me to the place. And they were like, alright, bet. So then they go to the place together. And then she's like, hey, Manila, hop out the car real quick. I need you to go do something. I need you to go do something for me. And he's like, alright, bet. I'm gonna go do something for you. Sure. And then she just gets her boys like, hey boys, can you come do this for me real quick? Switch them. I mean, if you listen to my, if you look at my logic though, my logic works. If you listen to my logic works. But it's like, the game be like, yeah, nah. I guess we're just not gonna talk about the fact that she's part of the mafia then. I guess that, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess we're not gonna bring up the fact that she's part of the mafia at all. I guess. Yeah, I guess we just completely forget about the fact that she's part of the mafia. Just completely forget about that. And that she has a whole thing of goons that she literally threatened me with. She has a whole group of goons at her very beckon. Like them they appeared out of nowhere. She literally said, boys, come erase him. And they popped up like, hey, what's good? Like, we ain't gonna talk about that then, I guess. We're not gonna talk about that. Of course, Sal Manila has to be the conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Mrs. Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. Wait, what the? You just gave up? Brody, you just... Hello? You just gave up, bro? You just gave up? Dog? Hello? I win? So what happens next? Don't, me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Who can say, nigga? Huh? Are you sure that I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Huh? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely that she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! You've come so far only to fail. As it would seem there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Well, yes, about that. Indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized he did it too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that... Edgeworth. I was with Salmonella and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Miss Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Okay. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. It wasn't stuffing any bodies in costumes. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies in the costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy? The witness will continue her testimony. Only Powers was absent. Well, we know why he was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go out to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us. Did you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around. You discovered a murdered body, and person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Mr. Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, Without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often let him go on the bus when shooting at a location. We often left him on the bus when shooting at a location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived at the scene. Sorry. Sorry I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Old bag, the security lady. Why did security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seemed to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. He's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in here that I can use. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you. Or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? It was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Ms. Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Ms. Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Nigga, whoa, my man's going dummy! Hello? He got this. Whoa! Yeah. Play-Doh. My man's is going dummy. Edgeworth said, "Alright, let me get this down to business." Order, Mr. Edgeworth. What you've just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court seems to seize my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Miss Edgeworth is helping me. I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe that there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change their testimony to reflect this reason. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. We have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done till now would have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Wait a minute. When did he tell you? What did he tell you though? 'Cause he wasn't. No. Hello? You knew he was injured, but you never went to the thing. Because Sal told you, but Sal couldn't have gone there. When did he go? To know he was injured. You know, it might be time to say it, but it might be time to make a dumb decision. I don't know, but you know, I don't know, but never mind. All right, now I don't know what it is then. I think it has to do with the fact that Sal couldn't have been there. It's one of those. All right, now how could he have been there when he was with her the whole time? Bugging B. I did press her on everything. I pressed her on everything. What time is that? 12 to 10. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. Getting stuck in by classrooms. The other employees. Well, we could have helped. But I can use that. I can use that though. I can use that though! What are you talking about, dickhead? I have pressed her on everything. That's the problem. Yeah, and I pressed her on that. That's why I did the monkey, because the monkey head was blocking the way. It was blocking the way at That's why I'm trying to say that Sal couldn't have. That's what I'm trying to say, that Sal couldn't have found out that that she know. Like, she couldn't have gotten the information that Mans was hurt. Like, she knew that he was injured, but how? There's no way. Now I want to. This is where I want to press. Right here. This is where I want to press. Right here, and be like, yo, there's no way. Bruh, so what's the situation? What is the dealio? Oh, do we get the silence back? Oh yeah. I do be confused, bro. Yeah, he was sleeping because of the sleeping pills. We know that. Everybody knows that. But where though? Kind of makes stupid decision number 2. There it is. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was a Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in his photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. You must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. Well, I mean, I was kind of wrong, but everybody was wrong. He would have known that Mr. Powers was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He's pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, and when was he doing this? Well, it would have to be when he after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order, order, I will have order. Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak your way out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would you have killed the victim? There's a reason that is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? It could be. I don't know, man. I really don't. I really don't know what the motive is, but I'm about to hit that save button one more time, and I'm about to BS my way through this case, cause yeah, I can prove it. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court motive. Huh? I mean, it could be the photo again, but like, why would it be the photo again? But I'll trust you, my guy. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Henry was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed down on him, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We were talking about motives here, yet you've only talked about Mr. Hammer. It's almost as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, and not the other way around. What motive will Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never got rid of useful men. I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. This is a sticky situation. This is a sticky situation. This is a sticky situation. Reveal, bro. Moon, I feel like you played this game before, bro. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you played this game before, bro. I'm not sure what it is, bro, but I feel like you played this game. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This case has been a very sticky situation so far, bro. Okay. Allow me to present the court evidence proving Mrs. Vasquez's motive. But what am I revealing, though? Moon, have you butchered me? Have you jeopardized me? Hello, Moon? I'm starting to think maybe she just didn't have a motive, or she was just like, maybe she didn't have the motive, and she was like, well, oh well, guess you're gonna have to take the L. The book, with the pictures, the book with the pictures. Oh, are you saying? Oh. So are you saying that? You saying that the book of pictures shows the motive because maybe the Steel Samurai was getting like a bunch of glory and she kind of wanted that. She wanted to switch it up. I don't know. Maybe something like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. What would it? How would it be pictures of powers winning though? Because there's no pictures of them. I mean, I guess it's the path of glory. I mean, I guess I'll trust you, boys. I'll trust you. I'll trust you, boys. Oh, so I was right. My hypothesis was correct. Appreciate you, Moon, for not leading me astray. And this tells us why Mrs. Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. I'd say all that proves that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Thanks. Mr. Wright, the court requires that you find your marbles immediately, and I am afraid I'm gonna have to penalize you for this. Oh, thanks. Never mind. I'm about to get my let me get my life back, dude, because I only got 2 chances, and I might need that second chance. Ah, I see what you're trying to say. She had no motive, Your Honor. What was that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood, and all Mrs. Vasquez did was push him down off the stairs in self-defense. What was that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Mrs. Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then, Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all these years. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. It's too late. Ah, it's Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel? Is it Manuel? Okay, I don't know. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! How could this happen? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and no! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! Ah! No! My manual! It died! Ah! Please don't die. I need you to figure out how to operate my PS4 system. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth. Where's Steve Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, boy. That is all. This court is adjourned. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yeah, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But think he tried to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad, man. Tell me, why, Mr. Wright? Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess he wanted to be the Steel Samurai again. I don't know. I guess. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put you on the blame on you because I mean, I guess the scrapbook is because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show and as a villain to boot. Kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. He hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him at any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costuming. Huh? Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Yeah, that's why your mama's shoes raggedy. Yeah, that's what your mama did. Yeah. Okay, bitch. Alright, bitch, man, ass nigga. Alright, let's pull up. No. They having a conversation in their head right now, bro. They like, yeah, that's why your shoes raggedy, nigga. And Edgeworth like, yeah, well, that's what your mama did. Ugly ass spiky head ass nigga. And then Phoenix was like, yeah, but that's why dad doesn't fucking love you. And Edgeworth was like, fuck, you got me there. I don't have a dad. I might be black on the inside. I don't know. Let me look at you. Take a look. And then after that, like Edgeworth he completely just steals on Phoenix, bro. Just like waka, boom, and the Phoenix like, you hit me. I can't. And Edgeworth's like, nigga, should have told me that my dad didn't love me. Fight me, nigga, right here. And then Phoenix right like, all right, I didn't want to fight you, Edgeworth, but come here. Right hook, left straight, uppercut. And Edgeworth like, the pain. Well, Phoenix, I guess you'll have the win today. I'm not strong enough to beat you yet. but I'll come back. I'll be an even better attorney than you ever were. You spiky-haired bastard. And then Phoenix is like, come back anytime. I'll still beat you. Once more. Say something. Right. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar? Right. I must say, I hadn't expected you to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if... They're rivals, right, Nick? For now, we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so, the curtain closed on another trial. It caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Wow. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kinda surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade in with Cody and the assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world was ready for the real Will Powers. Oh shoot, we got yet another one. Bro, that man Edgeworth is looking distraught. He's looking hurt right now. That nigga like, goddamn, who's this nigga pulling up, trying to grab the back of my head, dude? You know I just shampooed my hair yesterday. You know how long it took me to condition and gel my hair? Do you know how long it took me to get these perfect bangs? And you gonna touch it with them dirty ass fingernails? Nah, nigga, I'm distraught. And I can't even move because I'm in a picture. Yeah, let's see. Alright, I think it's about that time for me to dip. I shall be back later with the next episode of Phoenix Wright. Y'all got it.